All right, let's answer this question here. It says the graph below shows the value in dollars of a compound interest investment after n compounding periods for a period of 4 compounding periods. Okay, the coordinates of the point where n is equal to 2, this one right here, are 2b. Perfect. The value of b is. All right, what are we going to do here? What we need to figure out is how much we're increasing by each time. So as you can see, how much am I increasing by each time? And the number that we're really concerned about here, I'll do this in blue, this number, so that B there, that number, and that number. How can we figure this out? Well, the way that we can figure it out is simply by taking this number and dividing it by that number. So we've seen something like this before. We can take 580 and divide it by 500. So we can come over here, control divide 580 over 500. And you can see what we're going to end up with is 1.16. And sure enough, if I was, what I'm doing therefore is I'm timesing it by 1.16 each time. So if I take 780.45 and times it by 1.16, I should end up with 905.32. And sure enough, I do. So that means if I want to get to the next one here, I'm just going to times it by 0.16. So I'm just timesing each time by 1.16. Oops, Daisy, things are falling. All right, so I'm going to take 580 and times it by 1.16. And that's going to leave me with 672.8, which is C. So C is my answer there. If we now look at the examiner's report, you can see that sure enough, 54% of the state were able to get that answer correct. Students needed to calculate the multiplying factor by doing this. The value of B is therefore that. All right, that's how you do that question there. Hopefully you found this helpful.